All right, guys, this is the Grind to Greatness, episode 30. I'm doing a little bit of a different kind of style for this one. I think I might start trying to make some more like longer form kind of vloggy style content on my YouTube. So this is going to be the first time that I try that, and I'll see how it works out, how it looks. Maybe go for like a 10-15 minute video. Still going to post my whole training session in another video that's uncut, but yeah, I just want to try this out to see how it feels. This actually should be episode 31 because I did a training session that's basically going to be exactly the same as the one today yesterday, and then I accidentally deleted it off of my phone and from my recently deleted. So what can you do about that? Not much. But yeah, back at the wall today. As you can see, here's my damage that I've been doing over the past couple days to the grass here. But yesterday it was really, the grass was really wet. I think they had just sprinkled it, and it was way longer. But today it's dry, they cut it. So I'm really looking forward to this training session. Yesterday, when I hopped on the wall here, I had seen massive improvements in my wall juggling, and who knew that wall juggling could actually be fun if you can actually juggle against the wall, right? If you guys remember from last time I was here against the wall, I couldn't string that many passes together, but yesterday was actually going really well, so I was happy about that, and I wanted to just come back again today because I only have about another hour to train because I want to watch that Man United Lyon game, because I know that's a very big one for all you United fans out there. So let's just get hopped straight into the session. I'm gonna just do a little, very small, quick dynamic warm up. Then I'm gonna get the ball, do some juggling with my feet, inside of my foot, outside of my foot, all of that stuff, because that's something that I really need to work on as well. So I'll just set up the camera and let's get going. Gotta make it so that's flat ground. There we go. Also, yesterday, for the first time, I did a double day where I had this session in the morning where I was here at the wall, and I went to the gym later in the day and did a plyometrics workout. Now, I've done a double day before, but the workout that I did at the gym wasn't intensive on it didn't put any pressure on my knee or anything, so it wasn't necessarily testing out my knee in a double day kind of way. But yesterday I did do a double day and it feels pretty decent. It's been making some kind of pop and weird cracks occasionally, but it doesn't hurt. So, and my doctor said that I can do anything as long as something doesn't hurt. I can do it all day long. So hopefully this doesn't give me any pain today, this training session, and that'll be really good progress with my knee. The warm-up can be pretty minimal because I'm just doing some juggling and wall juggling, so there's low risk for me to get injured, and juggling as well is also just a warm-up in itself. So all right, I'm gonna go grab my ball and I'll get started. See if I still have the, oh yeah, if you guys have been following along the past few episodes, you know that my toe has been kind of bugging me. It's getting a lot better. I can basically do everything now, so don't have to worry about that, which is really good. Let's see if I can still do it around the world. So, kind of scuffed, but there we go. Let's try left foot. Oh, I almost. I want to try again. Okay. All right, that's good enough for now. I'm gonna move on to some inside of the foot juggling. My legs are kind of tired from yesterday too, but no excuses. Let's keep going. All right. Yes, that was 12. I think that might be the first time I've ever gotten 12 with the inside of my right foot. So let's move on to left foot now. This is gonna be a lot harder, because my left foot's my weak foot, obviously. I kind of have this bad habit of catching the ball way too often. Like, I'll catch the ball instead of trying to keep the juggle alive when I think that it's dead. But I should try to keep the juggle alive more, because that's gonna, first of all, put me in more uncomfortable situations, which will then lead to me having better control over the ball in those uncomfortable situations. Feels kind of awkward for me sometimes on my left foot. Try my left foot for a couple more minutes. If I can't get to 12 by a couple more minutes, then I'll just be done with that and move on to outside of the foot juggling and then wall juggling. That was better. That was like 7 or 8, I think. Alright, that'll be it for the outside of the foot specific. Now I'll go to outside, or sorry, that's it for the inside of the foot. Now I'm gonna move to outside of the foot. This is a lot harder for me on my left foot. I just really need to focus on, I need to focus on getting my foot like a flat platform to hit the ball off of, I think, because what I do normally is I will raise my foot like this, but it needs to be more like that. I'm also going for 12 on each foot here, if I can. Honestly, think that might be it for my right foot, just because I know that I struggle with my left foot way more than my right foot. Might not even look like my right foot's good, but it's better than my left foot by a long shot. So I want to spend more time on my left foot to try and get it up to par. I'm just kind of trying to really get the technique down. So I'm just trying to hit it up once and catch it, hit it once and catch it, just so I can really try and get the technique down. And then if it starts to feel kind of better, like a little bit more muscle memory, then I'll try and move into doing multiple juggles in a row. But for now, I just really want to get the technique down. Like, see, I can't even do one juggle a lot of the time. Feeling a little bit better. That's the thing. For some reason, it feels like maybe my foot doesn't even have the range of motion to make it flat. Like, my right foot feels like it has way more, maybe like flexibility or range of motion in my ankle or something. I don't know, but I'm gonna keep trying it. I think maybe I can contact the ball a little higher too, higher in the air, so that I can get my foot up more. And then I find whenever I try to go for multiple juggles that I lose the form of just rotating my knee only, and then I start to kind of like hit it like that, kind of move my whole leg and try and hit it, which is not what I should be trying to do. bad. It's better. All right. I really enjoyed the wall juggling last time, and I want to get just as much time in on that as I can because I think it's really beneficial and it's really fun. So let's move into that now. Try to get a good angle for you. Last time I put the camera right behind me for some of it and the angle was not good. So I'll do a little bit behind me and a little bit to the side here, like that. There we go. Should be good. Hopefully you guys can see the improvements from last time if you remember. It'll take me a little bit to get warmed up probably, but oh. Straight over the wall. All right, that took a while to find. Keep it up. Again. No. I'll try some outside of the controller with the outside of my foot. See how that goes. Oh. There we go. That's a little bit better. Let's try with my left foot. That was a terrible pass. Not bad. Oh. I'll move you to the side here so that you can also see what it looks like from the side. No. I don't know why I caught that. I gotta keep my hands away sometimes from the ball. This also helps with your decision making on what kind of touch to use. Because for that example, it's coming right here. I shouldn't try to do that. I should maybe try and use the inside of one of my feet or something like that. So this will help sharpen decision making as well for what type of touch is a correct touch to use in what situation. I'll try to go for only 2 touches now after each bounce off the wall. Or less, like this. Right over the wall again. I'm getting better with my left foot, which is really good to see. I want to get it a good touch outside of my left foot. There we go. That was good. Okay, I'll try for 3 touches now. Oh, wow, let's get that alive. It's really good to, I'm not saying that I'm very good at it, but you always should be trying to challenge yourself. So if you feel like something's getting too easy, like
you shouldn't just keep doing it just to feed your ego. You should always be trying to look to make things harder. So that's why I'm switching up 2 touch, 3 touch, outside of the foot, inside of the foot. Try to make it as complex as possible and as hard for me as possible so that I can improve. No. Okay, the 3 touch is pretty difficult for me, so I'm gonna continue on that for a little bit. This 3 touch is very hard for me. It's good. Just kind of messing around now. This is one of the nice things also about doing some individual solo training is that you like completely don't have to worry about messing up at all. If I was doing juggling with another person, I would probably be more afraid to mess up, and like, because also the thing is, it's not necessarily just embarrassment, but if you're juggling with someone else and you just keep messing up every time, then it's like they don't even get a chance to juggle, right? So that's why solo training is also really good for that. Well, like I just said, it is important to challenge yourself with like the 2 touch, 3 touch, 4 touch, whatever, 1 touch. I think it's also important to do a little bit of just free, like I am right now, free juggling, because you don't want to stifle your creativity. You still want to be able to do on the fly things and not put yourself in a box, but to really focus the specific aspects, the 2 touch, 3 touch, and 4 touch is good. Oh, you know what I could do also? I never thought of this, but since this is a 90-degree wall, I can receive it off one of the walls and play it against the other one. Let me try that. I can't believe I didn't think of that, but that could actually be fun. Let's see if this angle's good. I have no idea if I'm gonna be good at this or not, but let's try. Is it just me? Or has no one ever in the history of football ever done something like this? I think I'm the inventor of a new drill. Obviously not, but oh, that's fun. Try my left foot. Let me switch up the angle for you guys a bit again. I'm really happy with the progress that I'm making in my juggling, especially. I used to not even be able to like I didn't think I'd be able to ever use my left foot really, because it felt like no matter how hard I tried, I just couldn't even like lock my ankle in place. But as you can see, I'm improving a lot, which is really good. It shows if you put in the time, you will get results, right? I've only been practicing consistently for like a month now, maybe a little bit longer, so it's good. I wonder how you do the I have no idea how that looked. I'm trying to do the thing where you like hit it with your opposite foot. Oh, that's really weird. Oh, went a little bit over time. Okay, last rally against the wall. Then I want to see if I can redeem myself with my left foot around the world, get that left foot around the world, and then that'll be it for this session. me see if I can do the left foot around the world. I think if I hit the ball a little bit higher, it'll be easier. No! Ah, that was close. I gotta make it so that I actually can get control of the ball. That's all. I only count it if I get control of the ball afterwards. Ah. No! There we go. That was really clean. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching, and stick around for the quote of the episode.
And the quote of the episode for today, guys, is exercise is a privilege. I think that exercise is a privilege, and we should start treating it that way throughout our societies. I think that most people view exercise as a punishment, something that they have to do and they don't want to do. But I think we should view it as a privilege, because it is a privilege to have our bodies be healthy enough, be able enough to exert ourselves, to exercise. There's many people around the world with different disabilities and different illnesses, bedridden people that would give anything in the world to be able to tell themselves, I just killed myself on that run. That was the hardest run that I've ever done. That was the hardest swim I've ever done. I've never felt my legs burn that much on a bike. But they can't because of different reasons, and they envy the person that can exercise. And we, as a lot of people in society, think it's a bad thing, or think of exercise as a punishment, when we really should be thinking, wow, I get to be able to go on a bike ride. I get to be able to go on a run. My body is strong enough to be able to go on a bike ride, play football, things like that. I think it's very important that we understand the privileges that we have, and we don't take for granted our able bodies and being able to exercise. So take that with you guys for today. I hope you enjoyed this longer form kind of content. I don't know if I'll keep doing this or not, depending on kind of how this video turns out. I'll see. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. And yeah, see you in episode 31.